Welcome back to my kitchen. My name is Mindy Banks. I'm the Flip Flop Chef, and today I'm here to share Pampered Chef's Fall Winter 2022 product line. And as you can see, it is incredible. I'm so excited about all of these products. I've already used most of them. I've had them for a few weeks now and have the opportunity to kind of test these products out and try them in my own kitchen before I can sell them to you. So these will be available starting September the 1st, 2022. And I can't wait to help you get these in your kitchen. So if you're new to my channel, please hit the subscribe button while you're here, and then if you tap the bell, you'll be notified anytime I post a new video. And as a consultant with the Pampered Chef, I do earn commission on the products that I sell. So if you're watching any of my videos and you see something you like, I would love the opportunity to help you get it, and if you would shop with me, that would be great. And if there's questions about anything, feel free to leave them in the comments, and I'm always happy to answer questions from you at any time. So let's go ahead and get started. Are you guys super excited to see all of these new products here? So I have so much to share with you, and I want to tell you ahead of time, we do have a new cookware line. None of the cookware that we sold in the previous season is being discontinued. We are now offering all of those pieces open stock, which is something you guys have asked for, and we've added a new line of cookware. Excuse me, I'll tell you a little bit more about this, but I recorded a separate video that features just the cookware so that you guys get a really in-depth look at how amazing that cookware is. So I'll show you the cookware today in this video, but if you want all the details, then you want to make sure you watch the cookware video. And if you can't find it, just let me know and I'll be happy to send it to you. But since this is in front of me, let's talk about this. So first, this is our new Cupcake Baking Set. But this product that I have here on the side of the bowl, I'm going to zoom in a little bit so that you guys can see here. This here is a little holder for your spatulas or your spoons, and it can work on bowls and cookware and stoneware. It's so really cool. So I'm going to pop this off so you can see how easy it is to just take that spoon out and then take this off of the bowl. But like I said, you can use it on other bowls and cookware. I'll try to remember to show it to you on a cookware piece in just a little bit. But let's talk about the cupcake set. So this is called the Cupcake Baking Set. I do have my catalog handy, so if I need to use a cheat sheet, I can make sure I give you guys the right names of all these products. And as we go through these, I'll move them out of the way and you'll get a better look at everything. But this comes with this scraper that you see here. It comes with this yellow mixing bowl, and if you're not familiar with this mixing bowl, I love this bowl. It was sold in our kids' cookie baking set for several years, and it was in a different color. It was kind of like a greenish teal color, but it's lightweight, which makes it great for kids and adults. So if you have strength issues, you're gonna love this mixing bowl, and you can put your hands in the side or you can hold it on the handle. So some people feel like they have a better grip when they slide their fingers inside of the bowl. So whatever feels best for you, go with that. So you're gonna get the bowl, you're gonna get the scraper, you're also going to get the muffin pan. So this is a silicone muffin pan. So you can see these will pop right out. And this is designed with kids in mind, but grown-ups are gonna love this too. Then you have these silicone mats. And so these are not trivets, and they're not baking mats, but these are just silicone mats that you can decorate cookies on, and you can prep cookies. So you get 2 of these, and then it also comes with 2 recipe cards. Whoops, I'm reaching over here. 2 recipe cards, and the recipes here are monkey bread muffins. These look really great. They use canned biscuit dough, so I'm probably gonna make these. I have some canned biscuit dough, and I love that the frosting is a cream cheese frosting because I like cream cheese frosting better than just like a glaze. This is our vanilla fun cakes. I love the name there. And then you're also going to get this decorator bottle. Now, what's cool about this bottle is it does have 2 interchangeable tips. So you can use the open star tip or just the open, I think this is just called an open tip. I'm not a cake decorator, so don't hold me to that. They're easy to change. So you just unscrew that little yellow collar, change that, and twist it right on. Now, if you're familiar with our previous decorator bottle set that we had, it was a little bit difficult to fill because your only option was to fill from the top. But on this one, we made it much easier for you to fill. So you have a larger opening on the bottom. You can fill your frosting here, and then once it's all put together, it's easy for kids and adults to squeeze out that frosting. So this is our new cupcake baking set, and I'm just gonna put it back in the box here. So it does come in this box, and it makes a great gift as well. So as I share products with you, please tell me which ones you are most excited about. And I can't wait to hear what you guys will use these for. Let's see, pop this back in there. And, oops, I got an extra tip there. So this is the Cupcake Baking Set. I'll set this aside. And then we'll dive right in. So I do want to show you the Bento Box. So our Bento Box is something that I've shared with you guys already before because we did launch this one early. It launched August the 1st. I'm going to move my iPad over here now that I have a little bit more space so that I can see what you guys see without having to keep turning to the other side. So I didn't have a place to put it when I first started. So the Bento Box is great for kids and adults. So whether you're taking a lunch to school, to work, or if you need snacks for the ball field, or just a road trip, you're gonna love the Bento Box. And I have a separate video that features just this product and giving you some ideas. But I'll go over the basics with you now. So it has this elastic strap. Now to take this off, you just pull it off. To put it back on, I recommend that you put it in your hands kind of like this. So you're pressing down on the Bento Box and then pulling it across the bottom. So I have found that's the best way to get the band on. You don't have to use the band unless you just want to. This does not have ice packs, and so it's designed to go inside of a lunchbox with ice packs if you need to keep something in here cold. But it has two separate compartments. One of them is divided and one of them is not. Now your first instinct is going to be to try to open these from these little tabs on the side. That's not how you open them. You're actually going to open from the corners, okay? So the way I recommend that you do this is that you kind of push back on this part with the heel of your hand and then pull at the corners with your fingertips. So kind of like Tupperware brand, some of them you have to kind of pull to release that suction because these are leak proof, so they have a little silicone seal. So this tray is divided, and these do work really well with silicone or paper cupcake liners. If you wanted to separate the food and keep it separate, you can. This opens up, and you have a place here that you could put either a napkin or a disposable spoon and fork. And right now we do sell a disposable or a reusable spoon and fork set that goes with our make and take mason jar. This is just open. Now, these are microwave safe and dishwasher safe. So what that means is if you made a casserole last night or you made a hot dish and you had leftovers that you want to take to work or school, put it in here in this large container, and you can actually microwave this in the microwave. And so you're going to be able to microwave this at your job or at school if you have that ability, and have a hot meal, and then put the lid back on, bring it home, and throw it in the dishwasher, or you can wash it at school or work, depending on what options you have. Just don't put hot food in here and then add the lid because it will suction from the steam. So you want to put food that's room temperature in the bowl, or cold if you're taking it out of another container, rather than putting hot food in here and then immediately putting the lid on. So if you put hot food in, let it cool off before you add the lid. And then these just stack together, and I can put my band back on. So remember what I said, you kind of put your hands in here like this and then reach over and pull down. But like I said, you don't have to use the band unless you want to. All right, moving right along. We have so many fun things, and this is truly one of my favorite things to get and to share with you guys is all of the new products, because even after over 23 years, that would be almost double, more than double the number of seasons that I have been through with Pampered Chef. We launch products 2 to 4 times a year, and I still get excited. It still feels like Christmas. Like, I feel so sorry for my FedEx guy because all of this was free. And I actually earned double of the majority of the products that you're seeing here. And so I give away tons of free Pampered Chef. If you didn't know that, then you are missing out. So I give away free Pampered Chef in my recipe group every Friday. I have a drawing that I call Flip Flop Friday every Friday. All you have to do is comment on my giveaway post, and it enters you to win. You can comment anytime Friday to Sunday, and I draw a winner on Monday. And I also give away free products when I host parties here in my home. So if you're local to me here in Sarasota, Florida, you can attend parties here in person and go home with some free products. I also give away a lot of free products in some of my online parties too. And so if you haven't taken advantage of that yet, I hope that you will. Go to theflipflopchef.com, click the button at the top to join the group, and then you won't miss anything, okay? So let's continue on. So I love Pampered Chef seasoning mixes. I very rarely use any seasonings that are not from Pampered Chef unless I just need like a single seasoning. So like I just need oregano or I just need cumin. But most of the time when you make a recipe, you need to mix multiple seasonings together to make a seasoning blend that is great for the food that you're serving. And I love that Pampered Chef does all that hard work for us. I have not counted recently, but I know we have more than 30 dry rubs and seasonings. They are all gluten-free and they are all kosher. So we are launching 3 new dry rubs, dry seasonings this season. And if you don't know the difference, let me just go over a few things so that there's no confusion. Our seasonings come in these tall, skinny bottles. Our rubs come in short, skinny bottles, and the rubs are more concentrated than seasonings, and so you can eliminate the marinating time altogether. The seasonings are wonderful, and you can start cooking right away if you don't want to have to marinate them or let them sit on the meat before you cook or grill them. But the rubs are just more concentrated, so you can use less of them, and then you're not having to wait on a marinating time. We also have popcorn seasonings. They are not just for popcorn. So we have a ranch popcorn seasoning and a French toast popcorn seasoning. I don't eat a lot of popcorn. Rarely do I eat popcorn. It's not something that I really enjoy. My kids like popcorn, so we do use the microwave popcorn maker, but neither of them really want the ranch seasoning on popcorn. Sometimes they want the French toast. So just so you know, those are not just for popcorn. It can be a little bit confusing when you see that. We also have some slow cooker seasonings. Those are in short fat bottles, and those don't have to be used just for slow cooking. They're just seasoning blends. We have a carnitas, we have an herb and onion, we have a garlic vegetable dip. So whether it's called a seasoning, a rub, popcorn seasoning, a dip mix, just know you can use it on all of your meats, all of your vegetables, however way that you like, okay? So just ignore what comes after the description of the product. So I'm excited about these. So the one I'm most excited about is the garlic Parmesan. If you are a Taste Bud subscriber, then you got to try this last year. We launched this only available to our Taste Bud subscribers. And I'm telling you, it is my favorite seasoning from Pampered Chef. If you're in my recipe community, then you know I've been using this a lot, and I don't feel like I have to like ration out the Taste Bud samples that I have because I know I can buy as much as I want now. So the garlic seasoning, garlic Parmesan seasoning can be used on chicken. I use this on steak, and you can make fettuccine alfredo with this. The possibilities are endless. I even added some to my cream spinach the other day, and it was phenomenal. So definitely get the garlic Parmesan seasoning, and make sure that you get a bottle of our garlic Parmesan oil. That's not a new product today, so I'm not really featuring it, but I use these two together all the time. Like I probably have used them 75% of the meals that I've made over the last 2 weeks have been with the garlic Parmesan oil and seasoning. So definitely make sure you get that. The next one is a new one to Pampered Chef. This is everything taco. If you like tacos, then you have to get this. Any Mexican dish that you have, you're gonna love using our everything taco seasoning. So no more buying taco seasonings at the grocery store. Get you a bottle of this, and you just measure out however much you need. And if you like tacos a lot, you're probably gonna wanna buy more than one bottle, and the same goes for this garlic Parmesan. Now, this one has a little bit of heat to it. This is our honey Sriracha seasoning, and this is also something that we tested in our Taste Buds subscription last year. So if you got this and you loved it, you're gonna be able to buy as much as you like. And our Season's Best cookbook features, actually the front cover features this seasoning, and let me see, it is called, where is the name of this? Honey Sriracha Chicken. So it's a beautiful recipe. You can see it on both the front and the back of the new Season's Best cookbook, and we are going to have a seasoning bundle. I'm going to use my catalog really quickly to tell you what comes in that. So if you are interested in getting our Season's Best cookbook along with the seasonings that you would need to cook all of the recipes in the cookbook, those are going to be the Season's Best Pantry Bundle. It includes garlic Parmesan seasoning, honey Sriracha seasoning, everything taco seasoning, and the Season's Best cookbook that I just showed you. And it's at a discounted price, so you're gonna earn, you're gonna save money when you buy those. So you basically get these 3 seasonings and the Season's Best. I'm glad I checked that because I didn't realize that it was all 3 of those. And something fun that you're going to find here, I'm getting a little notice on my phone. Let's see what's happening here, or on my iPad. So hopefully I don't have any issues and have to restart this video, but at least I'm not using food, so if I have to record again, I'm not really starting completely over. That's the funny thing, when you're recording videos with food, it's really hard to start over because you can't undo what you've already done. So hopefully I don't get any more alerts there. It is storming here in Sarasota today, so I'm not really surprised. But the Season's Best Cookbook has some phenomenal recipes, so I'm gonna read those off to you. There is baked brie sunflower. So it's basically brie and phyllo dough, however you say it, arranged in a sunflower pattern. Air fryer onion petals, which you're gonna be able to use our new Veggie Wedger, so I'll tell you about that in just a few minutes. Taco chili mac, which I made using the Everything Taco seasoning, and I'm pretty sure Christian ate it for breakfast, lunch, and dinner until it was gone. It lasted him about 2.5 days, all of those leftovers. Pressure cooker Italian wedding soup, spinach egg bake. I have the ingredients to make that. I can't wait to try that. Creamy sous vide chicken gnocchi soup, the honey sriracha chicken I mentioned, ravioli lasagna, that's actually on our menu for dinner tonight, pressure cooker beans and rice with avocado chimichurri, unrolled cabbage rolls, caramelized apple and bacon pizza, and for dessert, banana walnut bars and apple cranberry dump cake. So these feature 30-minute or less recipes. They're budget friendly, less than $3 per serving, and they're quick, easy to prep. So that's our Season's Best and our new seasonings. So let's talk about the Veggie Wedger, since I just teased you a little bit with that. This is our new Veggie Wedger. So if you have seen the one we sold in the past, this is the newer version. And so they made it a little bit easier to use and a little bit more ergonomic. So do you see these little notches right here? Let me zoom in here. There's little notches here that line up with the notches in the Veggie Wedger. And so our old Veggie Wedger, it was a little bit harder to line up. You had to kind of really pay attention where you were lining up the blades and those grooves in the base. So now you just fit those right in there, and it makes it really easy. You can just press straight down. So last week I let the boys use this we were making air fried potatoes, and of course I was using the garlic Parmesan seasoning for those and the garlic Parmesan oil. So I had them take some of the, the little tiny baby potatoes. They come in a bag, and it was like a mixture of red and gold, and I'm not even sure what the official names of those potatoes are, but they're about this big. And so I had them wash them for me and just slice them up into these wedges for me, and then I tossed them in the garlic Parmesan oil and the garlic Parmesan seasoning. I put them in the air fryer on the rotisserie setting for about 22 minutes. They're amazing. So definitely check that out, and you're gonna have to have the garlic Parmesan seasoning. All right. So if I move things out of the way, then I will forget to talk about them. So let's talk about these bowls while I have them here. You're probably looking at these and getting really excited if you have the larger bowl that we launched a few seasons ago. But I love these mixing bowls. They're also really, really lightweight. So if you're looking for something that's not going to add a lot of weight when you're baking and mixing, you're going to love these. They have a no skid gripper on the bottom to keep them from slipping and sliding around on the counter. They have this beautiful design. And so let me cheat and tell you what size these are. I think I remember, but I want to make sure I tell you. So 2 quart and 3 quart, and then the one we already have in our catalog is the 4 quart. And of course, they nest together nicely for storage. So I love that because it takes up less space. I love that I have so many cabinets, but Pampered Chef keeps sending me new products, and so I always have to figure out where I'm going to put it. All right, so let me slide that on there, so I try to remember to show you that on a skillet. So this past week in my recipe community for Flip Flop Friday, I gave away this super cute stainless steel scoop. And I had more comments on that Flip Flop Friday than ever before. I included some pea protein in the giveaway because this fits great inside of the pea protein bag. But I cannot believe how much you guys are already loving this. So this stainless steel scoop, if you haven't seen it, it has 1, 2, and 3 teaspoon size measurements, and 1 tablespoon, by the way, is 3 teaspoons if you didn't know that, and let me start over. 1, 2, and 3 teaspoons, and 3 teaspoons is a tablespoon. It also measures up to 2 tablespoons, so hopefully I didn't confuse you there. But I love this. It's perfect for all your canisters. Sugar, powdered sugar, brown sugar. You can put this in your coffee, with your coffee grounds. So much fun. So count up how many of these that you need and let me know, and I'll help you with an order. All right. This is our new large, I think they're calling it the same, large round stone. So it features this white edge, and it has nice handles. So if you had our previous version of the large white round stone with handles, this one is a little bit smaller in diameter, but it's still a nice large size, and it has the handles here. It is part of our Stone Fusion line, and so at least I think it is. Let me double check. See, I'm telling you I had to have my cheat sheet here so that I make sure to tell you all of the correct information. So let me pull this up and double check. So this is going to be on page 29. Let's see what we have here. And I made a, what did I make on here? A giant chocolate chip cookie, and I plan to make the a giant sugar cookie to make a fruit pizza. Okay, so this one is, yes, I wanted to make sure. So this is considered our partially glazed stone. So it's not Stone Fusion, but it is dishwasher safe. So this one's oven safe to 500 degrees. It is dishwasher safe, and you are going to love it. It's also safe to use in the microwave. So if you have a microwave that is large enough to accommodate this, I've seen several over the years that are much larger. They're typically older model microwaves, but it is microwave safe. And that goes for all of our stoneware. So if you didn't know that, all stoneware can go in the microwave. So this is our new large round stone. It is the partially glazed stoneware. All right, let's move a few things around here, and I'll show you a few more things. Let me see if I can reach over and grab this one. Since we're talking about stoneware, let's just stay on trend with that. This is our new rectangle baker with lid. So stone rectangular baker with a tray. So it can be used as a lid, or it's a separate piece of stoneware that you can actually cook directly on this surface. And so my dinner plan for tonight is to make the new ravioli recipe from the Season's Best cookbook and cook breadsticks right on top of this tray. So you can cook them both at the same time. And I love that I have my garlic Parmesan seasoning. So I got some pizza dough, just store-bought pizza dough from Aldi. I'm gonna roll it out with my new tapered rolling pin, which we'll talk about here in a second, and just brush melted butter on it, sprinkle it with the garlic Parmesan seasoning, and bake it in the oven. So gotta get one of these. Let's see if I have room for this here. Get my catalog out in case I need it. All right, so are you guys excited? So if you didn't see this in the view of the camera, if you have our insulated bowls, I know that you are literally jumping for joy to see that we have an even bigger size. And so we have a 1.5 quart and 2 quart, if I'm remembering correctly. This is 4 quarts. So this means you can make like a huge pot of something in your deluxe multi-cooker or your quick cooker, and you can toss it in here, and it's gonna keep it warm for 2 hours, and it's beautiful to serve on the table. So do you host Thanksgiving or Christmas or maybe even Halloween, and you wanna keep something super hot and you don't wanna serve from the stovetop or right from your multi-cooker? You can actually pour it right in here. So this would even be great for soups, stews, chilies, and it keeps it hot for 2 hours. These insulated bowls will also keep things cold, but if you want to keep them hot, then this is your go-to. They don't keep things cold as long as they do keeping things hot. So 4 quart size insulated serving bowl. I'm so glad I have 2 of those because I use them almost every single day, even for serving my family dinner. If I have one thing done before everything else is ready, it helps keep everything warm. This is our tapered rolling pin. And I'm going to cheat again. Hope you guys don't mind me referring to the catalog. Anytime I get new products, I want to make sure that I'm telling you all of the things that you're going to want to know when you're using this. So page 46. So this tapered rolling pin, it is, oh, that's page 45. It helps if I turn to the right page. So the tapered rolling pin, it says the gently tapered ends make it easy to maneuver and roll dough to the right thickness. One end has measure markings and the other has a hole for easy storage. And this is made of beech wood. So if you wanted to put a rope or something through here so that you can hang it, or if you have hooks somewhere in your kitchen that you can hook this on, that's an option. And this side is the side that has the measurements. So tapered rolling pin, another really fun, great product. All right, let's talk about our cookware really quickly. And like I said, I did a whole separate video, and I will publish these most likely at the same time. And so you'll be able to watch them back to back if you like, because I don't want to spend tons and tons of time talking about our cookware when I have that other video where I go in great detail. So these here are our silicone helper handles. couldn't think of the word when I recorded that video, but these are great because you can use them to keep you from burning yourself when you are handling the cookware from the handles. So this cookware, the handles will get hot depending on what type of a stovetop you're cooking on. They may not be so hot that you can't touch them. If you're cooking on a gas stovetop, they are going to get hot, and they'll probably get hot faster than on a traditional electric stovetop. My most exciting thing about this cookware is that you can use it on an induction stovetop. So my stovetop over here is an induction stovetop, and so I've been using these the last 2 weeks for every single meal that I've made, and they are so awesome. Like nothing sticks to them, nothing at all. It's just truly amazing. So you've got these silicone helper handles to help you keep you from burning yourself when you're cooking with this cookware. So let me tell you about the sizes that we have in here. Let's just show you this fun thing because I don't want to forget. This is the little utensil holder. So you know when you are cooking on your stovetop and you're stirring something and then you set it down on the table or the counter and it's going to get everything dirty. You can just slide the spoon right in this little utensil holder. It's made to fit most cookware, most stoneware, and most containers that you might be serving from. So you could even put this on our insulated serving bowl. This is something you might want to get a few of. So the sizes of cookware, we do have an 8.5 inch and a 10-inch saute pan. I don't have the 8.5 inch with me right now because I gave mine away and I ordered me another sample. By the way, I got all this for free. I think I mentioned that earlier, and so I love that I get to try all these and I don't have to pay for them. So this is the 10-inch saute pan. So if you can use your imagination, we have an 8.5 inch that's just slightly smaller than this one. And I still have a little bit of marking. I did a cheese demo in that video, and so you'll be able to check that out. This is the 8-quart stock pot. This is the 2-quart stock pot, and you'll notice that these feature draining holes on the lids. One side is narrow, one side is wide. And so let's just pretend that we have macaroni in here. I could drain this right over the sink and not have to get a colander out. I love this feature. I have been using a different brand cookware in my kitchen for a while, well, for 2 years, since that's about 2.5 almost. That's how long I have lived here and had an induction stovetop. And so there have been a few pieces that we don't have in our line that I needed, and those included some saucepans. And so I have another brand, and one of my favorite features is that it has these draining holes. And so that's such a really cool feature. We also have, so let's see, I told you 8-quart, 2-quart, and this is a 4-quart. So 4-quart saucepan has those draining holes as well. And these have flared rims so that you can pour without making a mess, which is great. And they have them on both sides, so if you're right or left-handed, it makes it easy for you to use. This is our 11-inch, I think 5-quart skillet, and it does come with this lid, and it has an extra handle on the side so that it makes it easy for you to pick that up. All right, I'm going to slide these out of the way, and I'm going to finish showing you the rest of our products. Let's see if I can get these out of the way to give me just a little bit more space here, because I want to show you this Better Batter box in just a second. So first, this is our new silicone egg turner. I keep making sure I'm telling you the right names on all of these products. So silicone egg turner, if you like making omelets, then you're going to love this. It's going to really help you flip that over without making a mess. If you are not skilled enough to flip it in the pan in the air, which I do not do that, then you're going to want to have that. So let's talk about, I think this is the last thing. Let me peek around. I think I've showed you everything else. So we're going to end with our autumn Better Batter box. So say that three times fast, right? So this is the autumn edition, which means we're going to have more selections throughout the seasons coming. This is the autumn Better Batter box, and it includes our donut mix. And if you've been to any of my home parties, some of you guys have tasted this donut mix. It is fantastic. I know some of you love it so much that you order multiple bags at one time. We also have our Cinnamon Plus Spice Blend, which you guys know we do not sell this on a regular basis. It's usually a seasonal product. They have not announced yet if we will have our Cinnamon Plus, and Vanilla for the fall, but I really hope that they're coming later in the season. So Cinnamon Plus, this is one way that you can get it, and you're going to get our regular donut pan. But I can't wait to make these recipes. You're gonna get, so if you're familiar with our Taste Buds subscription, this is very similar. This Better Batter box, this is a great gift to send someone. You're gonna get 3 recipe cards and then like a suggestions card. So I'm gonna go over these really quickly. So caramel apple donuts. Oh my goodness, don't these sound so good? So this one uses, let's see, 1 package of our donut mix. And it also uses the cinnamon plus seasoning. So this one is super easy to come together. Then we have homemade mini bagels with pesto cream cheese. I would love these. I love anything pesto. And so definitely check this out. This features our Italian seasoning also. And so that might be something that you want to add to your order if you're going to make those. Then this one looks really exciting. Christian and I would really enjoy this. This is carrot cake donuts. And so I can't wait to try that one. And then this card has QR codes on the back. So this is going to give you access to the baked vanilla donuts recipe, baked chocolate donuts, and baked apple cider donut recipe. So these are amazing recipes. I cannot wait to try them. And they come in this really nice box. So it says Better Batter box, and you could gift this just the way that it is. You could wrap it, put it in a gift bag, whatever you decide. So that is it. Hopefully I have not forgotten to tell you anything important, but this is our Fall Winter 2022 product line. I don't know if I showed you the front of our catalog, but this is beautiful. If you would like a digital copy of this, let me know in the comments and I'll be happy to send you a digital copy so that you can flip through the pages. It's an interactive catalog, so there's actually videos embedded in that link. So thank you guys, as always, for joining me in my kitchen. That's all I have for you today. Don't forget to go to theflipflopchef.com and click the button at the top so you can join my recipe community and get in on some of the giveaways that I have there. I'll see you next time. Bye, you guys.